Hey, it's Sunday, it's 5 o'clock. We know what that means. It's time for Top 5 at 5. My 5 favorite things from the week. You know what to do. Put it on pause and go get your cocktail. Cheers to all of you. I'm waiting for you. All right, so today's cocktail, I have to tell you, I love this. It's Maine and Vine. Joe's niece, Ashley, she's fabulous. She brought this over to us. It is a wine spritzer, blood orange mango. It's fantastic. It's a beautiful color, if you can see. There we go. A nice little pour there. So refreshing. It's a little on the sweet side, but there's this dry finish that's really nice. It's fantastic and perfect for a little mid-afternoon drink, especially on this sort of summery day, even though it's fall. It's actually a beautiful fall day. All right, so cheers. There we go. I hope you all had a fantastic week. It has been a crazy busy one again here. I had a fun little event at the store this weekend. I'm going to talk to you about that in just a few minutes. But I figured we should get started. As you can see, I have my little orange pumpkins up. I'm slowly starting to get the house into that fall mode, that fall Halloween mode. October 1st is around the corner. So we have to get ready. We have to prepare. And you know what? I truly believe part of what is going to help us get through this weird year, 2020, this year nobody ever believed would come, and here it is. It's the strangest year. The only thing that's going to help us get through 2020 is by making everything very special. And when I say everything, I mean every holiday. So make sure this holiday season you're decorating, you're making your home warm, cozy, and comfortable, a fabulous place to be. That is really so important. So that's something I'm focusing on, and I started that this weekend. I started decorating at the store as well, just trying to get into the mode and get into the spirit of Halloween and Thanksgiving and fall. All right, well, one thing that has helped me get into that mode is my number 5 favorite today. These are, I shouldn't even show you because I am struggling with my weight right now. That COVID-15 was like the COVID-45, if I'm really honest. But every now and then we have to treat ourselves. Unfortunately, I treat myself way too often, which is why I'm in this predicament. But number 5 today, these are absolutely fantastic. There is something about the Halloween Oreo. I don't know what it is. It's just crap, all of it. But I can go without Oreos all year round. The minute I see the orange Oreo, I need to get a pack. And I did, and now I'm done for the season. It's over for me. But I have to say, number 5 today, the Halloween Oreos, they are my favorite. They really are. They're fantastic. So that's number 5 today. Okay, friends, I know it's pathetic, but we're going to say it. All right. So the other thing I want to talk about, and this is number 4, we're going into number 4, is if you haven't started watching In the Kitchen with Mom, Scottie D's In the Kitchen with Mom, my little series I do with my mom. We're having a blast doing it. If you haven't started watching, tune in. But this week's recipe especially was a vegetarian lasagna. And the reason why I love this is because I don't eat any beef. I shouldn't call it a vegetarian lasagna. There was egg in it, in the mixture. So you can't call it a vegetarian lasagna. But that being said, it's absolute. Maybe there wasn't egg in that. All right, I have to look. See, can you tell what a great cook I am? But that being said, there was no meat. There was no meat in the sauce. I don't think there was an egg. I really think it was vegetarian lasagna. And it was gluten-free. But the basis is no noodles and zucchini, layers of thin slices of zucchini that have been cooked in a pan prior to creating the whole concoction. The recipe is up on Instagram. As I always do, my 5 favorite things I post. It will be right in that live feed that goes for 24 hours on Instagram and Facebook, so check it out. And I will let you know if it is, I'll put a little note if it is vegan. I can't remember, not vegan, vegetarian. I can't remember if there was egg in it. I know, you're like, shut up, Scotty, who cares? Nobody cares. But that being said, I will check that out. If you haven't started watching, watch. We try to put one out at least every week. We've been baking, we've been cooking. And again, the premise of this is that I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to being in the kitchen. I'm not a fan of cooking. I never have been. So what it allows me to do is learn the recipes my mom has taught, has made all these years, and she's now finally teaching me. Because I have to tell you, growing up, it was like, Don't touch, I'll just do it. Mom did not have the patience to help her students, her children cook. So yeah, that's just the reality, okay, kids? I feel like I need another cocktail. I'm telling you, it's just been a crazy day. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, next thing. As we set the tone for our home and making it feel so warm and cozy, I lead to number 3. And my number 3 favorite thing this week is tapers. I have been burning taper candles like crazy in the house. I just love it. It gives off a great light. I think the number one thing people think is like, okay, they're not as safe as, say, a jar candle or a votive in a glass. You do have to watch them, but I have to tell you, just let the wax melt and pour all over the place. It's beautiful. I love candle fixtures with wax all over. Let it happen, but burn these. It's beautiful. As you set the table, even at the table with Joe and I during the week, we don't really cook up anything exciting. Joe will make some chicken and rice, but I try to light the tables and set the tone for the space and to make it just sort of nice, comfortable, and romantic. Isn't that fun? Yeah, we love that. Okay, so that being said, burn your taper candles, have them on the mantle, have them on the table as you get ready for holiday entertaining. If you have a foyer that you put things on, have them lit as people come in the house. It's a beautiful thing. Not every day. I'm not saying like, as the kids come home from school, have taper candles lit. No, I'm not that crazy. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. But this is a really fantastic thing. So pick it up, do it. It will be a great addition to your home. Taper candles are coming back in, my friends. I'm going to have these in the store over the Thanksgiving and Christmas season as well. A variation of taper candles. So come check us out for that. That is a fabulous thing. Okay, so my next thing is more of a mental thing. So number 2 today, my number 2 favorite thing, is something we were talking about when I was shooting Dad's Dishing this week with my co-host Joe and the team. We were talking about news and news consumption. And I sort of mentioned that I really have tried to pull away from news. We've gotten rid of cable. Everything I get is from online news sources. I watch a lot of YouTube. So if it's a news video that aired, I love long format stories. I don't love the short, like, oh, here's 2 minutes of what's going on. So I love a long format story, 60 Minutes, CBS Sunday Morning. One thing I love is 60 Minutes Australia. If you haven't started watching that, tune in. It's really fantastic. But that being said, here's what I'm going to propose to all of you as we lead into these next crazy weeks. I think we're 30-something days away from the election. So there is a lot going on right now. And we should definitely be clued into what's going on, all the information. But I highly recommend you do not sit and just stew over it. And when I say stew over, I mean leave the news on in the background. Be reading the news constantly. Really limit yourself to 20 minutes a day of news. It is what is important as we go into these next few weeks, because with the election, things get ugly, as they do in elections. So no matter what your politics, I'm not talking about that. I don't care what you're doing, you do you. But I am going to recommend, for your own mental health, 20 minutes a day. Just do that for yourself, because it's too much. It really is. And there's so many terrible things going on in the world right now. The fires, hurricanes. I mean, it's nuts what's going on in the world right now. So we have to be aware. We have to be thankful that we're not in a bad situation. If we're not in a bad situation, if you are in a bad situation, put some attitude of gratitude out there and get into a good one as best you can. I do believe if you visualize what you want in life, you will get it out. So that is number 2 today. Limit your news, 20 minutes, because it's going to help you be a better you. It's going to help you get through these next few weeks, and I think that's really so important. So cheers. I'm going to recap, and then I'm going to go to number 1. Yum. This is a good time to pause and go to the bathroom too if you need to. Okay, so as we always do, we're going to recap number 5. I love this. It is the Halloween Oreos. I know everyone sitting at home is saying, Scotty, don't eat Oreos. You don't need them. I know. I promise this is the only package I will eat this entire season. but I will eat the whole package. All right, so that's number 5. Number 4, we are going to my mother's cooking. Oh my God, I love this. So it is, if you haven't started watching, Scottie D's in the Kitchen with Mom, tune in. It's a fabulous thing. Okay, number 3. Taper candles. Start burning them, babies. Okay, it is fabulous. I love taper candles. Number 2, we're limiting ourselves to 20 minutes of news for the next few weeks. And honestly, truthfully, if you have children at home, it's also good for them not to be hearing all this stuff. Because if you are prone to any negativity in your mind, depression, anxiety, any of those things, it will really set you off. So 20 minutes. That's the key. News for the next few weeks. And honestly, I think it's a good way to live our life. Of course, the people at CNN or MSNBC or Fox News are going to be like, what's this asshole talking about? Okay, so here we are. Number 1. I've got to put my drink there. But Ashley, that drink is so good. Thank you for sharing that with us. All right, so my dear friend Christian has been in town from Charlotte. It was an unscheduled trip. But it was a great trip because I was able to get him into the store on Saturday. He is super talented and a great artist, and he painted for us these fabulous chinoiserie pumpkins. So this is a custom one I had him do for our house here. We call the house Hampshire House, so HH, and the fabulous pagoda on the front. This is part of a 2-tiered, so I'm going to post a picture of what this looks like. Now, all of these are hand painted by Christian. They are styrofoam, they're faux, so you can use them from year to year, which I love. It really is a fantastic thing. So Saturday, if you had come into the store, you would have been able to get ones that were specific to you. So we had a couple go out that were personally monogrammed, that sort of thing. Items like this with this fabulous pagoda and monogramming for the house. But he also did for me several that I still have in store. I have little ones, I've got miniature, medium ones, and some ones, how do you like that language? And some that are larger. So I still have these in the store. Come check it out. Honestly, I don't want to get rid of it. It's like the little double happiness jar. How cute is this? I love it. Little birch stem. These are fantastic. These, if you have not clued into the chinoiserie thing, clue in, my friends, okay? It is all over Pinterest, it's all over Instagram, it's all over Facebook, and I love it. And that's why this, Christian, thank you so much, number 1. All right, that is 5 at 5 for this week. As we always do, we'll see you next week. Let's not forget to watch In the Kitchen with Mom this week. It will be coming on usually Tuesday or Wednesday. It posts. And then also, if you haven't started tuning in, tune into Dad's Dishing. We are now on YouTube, so the whole show is aired on YouTube. I absolutely love this. Check that out. Follow us. Subscribe. That's all I got for you this week, okay? Enjoy the week. May it be beautiful and wonderful. I wish you all the fabulous things in life, and just go at it with a great energy and a great attitude, and that will bring you back so much, I promise. All right, I'll see you next Sunday.